Did you? But I did. I listened. I listened at the door. Do you see the things you make me do?
When you were in
Hollywood's golden age wasn't all about glamour and fame. Behind the scenes, some of the most iconic stars had shocking desires that broke all boundaries. From wild relationships to scandalous secrets, the biggest names in cinema were hiding their untold stories. Prepare yourself for the untamed tales of stars who crossed every line in their quest for power, pleasure, and passion. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford's drive extended far beyond acting. It was rumored that she used her relationships with influential men and women as stepping stones. Known for her sexual exploits, Crawford often used love as a way to advance her career. She earned the nickname Sex Freak due to her relentless pursuit of power and pleasure. Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner became a symbol of sexual liberation. Renowned for her intense love life, she openly had affairs with everyone from Frank Sinatra to Spanish bullfighters. Her free-spirited nature and refusal to settle down made her a symbol of unbridled sexuality in an era of social conservatism. Lana Turner. Lana Turner's tumultuous relationship with mobster Johnny Stompanato was far from ordinary. Their toxic affair ended in tragedy when her daughter fatally stabbed Stompanato in a violent outburst. With 7 marriages and countless affairs, Turner's unquenchable passion made her the center of Hollywood scandal. Talulah Bankhead. Talulah Bankhead's sexual identity was as daring as her personality. Known for her bisexuality and extravagant lifestyle, she frequently made headlines for her relationships with both men and women. Her unapologetic embrace of her desires, fueled by alcohol and drugs, earned her the label of a sex freak in an era marked by societal repression. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was the epitome of the sex symbol, but her public image concealed a deeper search for emotional validation. Her relationships with powerful men, including President JFK, and her tumultuous marriages to Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller, exposed her insatiable need for love. Monroe's beauty and vulnerability created a tragic cycle where her sexual persona became both her greatest asset and her downfall. Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn's off-screen escapades were as notorious as his swashbuckling roles. Known for his affection toward younger women, Flynn's reckless lifestyle included orgies, public sexual acts, and a scandalous statutory rape trial. Despite his acquittal, Flynn became synonymous with a hedonistic lifestyle, earning the title of Hollywood's most infamous sex adventurer. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor's love life mirrored the drama of her film career. Famous for her passionate affair with Richard Burton, her 8 marriages, and numerous other high-profile relationships, Taylor lived for love. Her relentless pursuit of romance and the media's obsession with her personal life solidified her as a Hollywood legend with a reputation for a boundless sexual appetite. Vivien Leigh. Vivien Leigh's volatile marriage to Laurence Olivier was marked by intense passion and emotional instability. Known for her beauty and manic episodes, Leigh often sought impulsive sexual relationships, with affairs that added complexity to her tragic persona. Her struggles with mental health, paired with her intense sexuality, made her one of Hollywood's most captivating yet tragic figures. Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr was known for her beauty, but her scandalous past included more than just her film career. Her notorious nude scene in Ecstasy thrust her into the limelight, but it was her multiple marriages and rumored affairs with influential men like Howard Hughes that kept her in the tabloids. Despite her groundbreaking work in technology, Lamarr's sexuality often defined her public image, earning her the label of a sex freak in Hollywood. Ingrid Bergman. Ingrid Bergman's affair with Italian director Roberto Rossellini sent shockwaves through Hollywood, nearly ending her career. Already married, Bergman's defiance of societal norms after bearing a child out of wedlock sparked outrage. Despite her wholesome on-screen persona, her rebellious sexual choices earned her the title of a scandalous woman forever marked by her passionate defiance. Joan Blondell. Joan Blondell was adored for her sultry roles, but her personal life was just as daring. Known for her numerous affairs and 3 marriages, Blondell's unapologetic embrace of her sexuality made her a symbol of sexual freedom in Hollywood. Unwilling to adhere to the industry's expectations, she lived life on her terms, gaining a reputation as a woman ahead of her time. Veronica Lake. Veronica Lake's beauty and seductive allure were integral to her fame, but her troubled personal life mirrored Hollywood's excesses. Struggling with alcoholism and multiple failed marriages, her relationships with powerful men became infamous. Lake's sexual allure, combined with her downward spiral, ultimately led to her tragic decline, embodying the dangers of fame, beauty, and unchecked desire. These stars, through their affairs, scandals, and unfiltered desires, became symbols of Hollywood's darker side, where fame and passion often collided in dramatic, tragic ways. Their stories remind us that even the brightest legends had their shadows, and their personal lives were as complex and unpredictable as the roles they played on screen. What remains is not only their films, but the shocking truths about their pursuit of love, power, and pleasure.